Guys, wait till you get a load of this recipe. It's called Outrageous Chocolate Cookie, and it's for a really good reason. It's an outrageously rich, kind of brownie-like double chocolate cookie. I just measured 2/3 of a cup of flour. That's all the flour that's in this recipe. It's almost all chocolate. A half a teaspoon of baking powder and a half a teaspoon of kosher salt. Not only is it outrageously delicious, but it's outrageously easy to make too. That's all the dry ingredients. In this bowl, I have melted together 8 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate and 4 tablespoons of butter. You can do it in the microwave, you can do it over a double boiler, it's completely up to you. Just make sure not to overdo it because you don't want to burn your chocolate. This recipe uses a method very much like a brownie, so you're going to whisk your eggs and your sugar together. I'm using an electric mixer, but you could certainly do it by hand if you wanted to. So it's 2 large eggs, 3/4 of a cup of light brown sugar, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. You want to beat those 3 ingredients together until they're well combined. Then you can beat in your dry ingredients. I feel like you don't have to completely combine it before you add this. You don't like to overbeat you don't need to overbeat. Beat in your chocolate. That's your whole batter. Can you believe it? It's insane. I forgot to tell you, have your oven preheating to 350 because if you don't, it's definitely not going to be hot enough when you're ready to bake these because this takes 5 minutes to put together. Ta-da! The last thing that you want to do is stir in your chocolate chunks. It's 12 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chunks. So all told, it's 20 ounces of chocolate, which is 1.25 pounds. That's awesome, right? I don't know if you can really see or have much of an opinion on this, but it's a lot like a brownie batter, just the texture, the sort of gooiness. I feel like it's kind of like a gooey batter more than most cookie doughs. So it's going to bake up like a brownie too. It's going to have a crackly top. Scoop about a tablespoon at a time. I'm putting about 8 per sheet onto a parchment-lined baking sheet. It's a little difficult to get exactly rounded scoops because these chocolate chunks are square or rectangles, so be aware. They might not all be exactly the same, but it's still nice to use a scoop like this to get relatively even-sized cookies so that your cookies bake in the same, at the same time, etc. I wonder what would happen if you just took this whole batter and just baked it in a brownie pan. I've never done that, but I bet it would be good. Maybe I'll try that. It seems like a good idea. That is it, you guys. Get them into your preheated 350-degree oven and bake them until they're just set, 12 to 15 minutes. Okay, guys, look at this cookie, right? Shiny on top, you break it open, still a little bit chewy in the center, super dark chocolatey. Chewy delightfulness, completely outrageous double chocolate cookies. Please enjoy.